Hey everyone, Howie Fisher from Fisher's Flies. Thanks for checking in. Today I'm tying up a nice little cased caddis pattern, or peeping caddis, whatever you'd like to call it. To get started in the vise, I'm using a Fulling Mill 5045. This is their Jig Force hook in size 14. I'm going to pair that with a 3.2 millimeter slotted tungsten bead, also from Fulling Mill. For the thread today, I'm using 70 denier UTC in brown. And I'm just going to go ahead and get started with my thread right behind the bead. Take about a dozen or so wraps before snipping it off. And I'm immediately going to bring my thread to about the hook bend, where I'm going to add my first material. This is another new product from Fulling Mill. This is their tactical Microflash dubbing. This is the light olive color. I'm going to go ahead and make about a 2 to 3 inch dubbing loop that's neither large nor small, kind of right in the middle. And I'm going to, once I get my dubbing on the thread, I'm actually going to go ahead and take a couple wraps into the bend of the hook. I like to start this body, if you will, for what's going to be peeping out of the case for this caddis into the hook bend, kind of as you see here, well down in there, and then I'm going to start bringing this back up towards the bead. You can see I've done about a little bit more than a third of the hook shank. Then this next material is Chewy Worm, Chenille, and Small. Again, a new product from Fulling Mill. This is the color brown. You can either keep this on the card or cut a large portion out to make it a little bit easier to work with. Here I've got about a 10 to 15 inch piece. I'm going to go ahead and secure this in really anywhere on the hook shank, and I'm actually going to tie this a little bit backwards over that green portion just to make sure that nothing is missing and to make that head of this fly a little bit shorter. And then I'm really just using the rotary function on my vise to wrap this all the way forward, touching wraps, and then I'm going to go ahead and secure it right behind the bead of the fly. And this is a super simple pattern, really. It's 2 materials and it's pretty quick to tie. As you can see here, this is only a 3-minute video really. And once I've secured that, I'm going to go ahead and give it a couple whip finishes. And this fly is ready to fish, and it's going to be a fish catching machine. Once I snip my thread off, I am going to go ahead and hit this with a little bit of Solarez UV bone dry resin just to make sure I've got some added durability. Hit it with my resonator light. And this fly again is done and ready to fish. Tie them up, fish them, let me know what you think. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for checking in.